LaChance.
Okay, what is her name?
Joanne LaChance.
Joanne LaChance. Could you tell me a little bit about your business?
Yes, it's Faded Days of Yesteryear, and I came up with that name because all of my product are older, gently worn, used flannels and t-shirts that I marry together in my living room, and I sew them onto the back of matching shirts, and I recreate a new life to two different discarded items.
Wow.
Sometimes they're faded, and sometimes they're yesteryears. So my husband, my partner in crime, Mark LaChance, he helps me do everything because I can't drive a trailer. And yeah, this is it. And we've been, 29-year residents of Agua Dulce, so we are truly a local artisan. I've been doing this for 2 years. It started with me making one from my band shirts and my flannels in my closet to my dear friend Heather saying that I should sell these. And I said, why? And she goes, because they're cool. So probably 1,000 or more shirts later, here I am.
Wow.
And this is pretty much all I have, so I always make more.
So, how long have you been doing this here at Vincent Hill?
This is our second time doing it because it's Vincent Hill's second time. Last month, every third Sunday of the month, they have their farmers market. So last month was a first time, so we were here, and it's way busier this time. We've got fabulous fruit produce company next door, and what's nice is they have a Sunday brunch inside going on currently with mimosas with your brunch, and then after, you know, people can come out and cruise around and shop. And then at 2 o'clock they have a live open mic in the outdoor patio, so local bands can come here and jam and bring their guitar and play some music and have some beers or cocktails in the bar. So hopefully it grows because today was really busy.
Yeah.
We did really good so far. And it's not even noon yet, I don't think. Yeah, that's great.
Do you plan on doing this in the future?
Oh, every month, as long as they let me. For sure. It's nice to be close and local.
Yeah.
How often do you guys do shows?
What's that?
How often do you do shows?
Well, I did a show on Friday at the Moose Lodge in Palmdale, and for their bike night. And I do the Agua Dulce Winery. They have their craft fairs. Sometimes it's their spring, summer, fall, winter fairs. And you know, I do the Agua Dulce Country Fair for the Women's Club in Agua Dulce. The winery, Simi Valley. I go to Palmdale, Lancaster, Santa Clarita. I don't do a lot, but when I do, I'm particular which ones because it is a lot of work, but I prefer doing in person rather than online. I like the face-to-face, and people can touch and feel my items and they can try them on. Because everything that I have is one of a kind. Like my sign says, once you get one of my shirts, no one will ever have your shirt. One of a kind. So if you're lucky enough to find one that fits you, and I do custom, so if you have a favorite shirt that you've had and you just can't give it up, but it's too big or too small, or it has a hole, or someone spilled bleach on it, I can still take the graphic and the memory that you have special holding to it and find a flannel or a denim jacket and sew it on the back.
Wow.
So everything's sewn on. Nothing's pressed, nothing's cricketed. It's all from t-shirts.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
What inspires you to do it?
I like the creativity part, and I like to thrift. So thrifting, I always tell my husband that when I'm thrifting, it's my therapy. You know, I don't have to, but I love to. And so I'll drive my Mercedes to the thrift store and fill up my trunk and come home. And now when I go, I kind of have a purpose because then I'm looking for really cool t-shirt graphics and flannels, and I have no idea until I get home when I start marrying them together in the kitchen that, you know, it ends up, I make the marriages together and it's like, oh my gosh, this feels perfect. Like, if you were to look at this Scooby-Doo shirt right there, it's kind of in the sun, but it's like the colors are pretty
Yeah, they go
vibrant.
together.
So you can't just, it's really hard to find the right flannel.
Yeah.
There you go. Or something as basic as, you know, supporting our law enforcement. And everything's different. I've got little kid stuff. I've got country stuff. Bigfoot. More Scooby-Doo. I've got Disney. Motorcycles. Doggy stuff. Chicken. Star Wars. Everything's just kind of random, different, but somebody usually finds it and it fits them perfect.
Yeah.
And they're so excited that they go home with it. And I do the customers.
There's something for everybody to like, pretty much.
You know, and the only sad part is that if I could get $1 for every person that said, do you have this in a different size? So that's my only limit.
Yeah.
But it doesn't stop me from, you know, I won't try to duplicate it. Like I might find another Ghostbusters shirt because that one sold, it might be that one, but it will be one because somebody really liked it. And I did have one customer friend that's local. She was a retired Navy, and she wanted a shirt that was way too small for her. And she asked me if I had bigger, and I said, no, that's it. That's the only one. She asked me if I could make her one like that, and I said if I ever found that shirt again, but I've only seen that shirt once, and that's it. And she goes, could you take that off and put it on a bigger flannel? And I said, well, I could, but it's going to ruin that shirt. And she goes, I'll pay for that shirt, and I'll pay for the new shirt. So I was able to carefully get it off and put it on a bigger shirt for her, and she ended up buying that shirt that I took it off of with another graphic on it for her daughter. So it was a win-win, but usually I just have to cut it out off the front. So I mean, I will do it. It's work.
That is work.
You know, it's like doing it twice.
Yeah.
But she really wanted that shirt.
Yeah. That's great.
Okay, I think that's
Thank you.
enough.